Hello Hunter, and welcome to the third installment of our quick tip guide to tracking down the bosses of Bloodborne. This covers where to go and what to do after you've defeated Father Gascoigne, so be warned, spoilers ahead. Once Gascoigne is dead, take the key he drops to open up the gates to Odin Cathedral, where your next lantern awaits. There are other areas to explore, but the path down to the left is where you need to go next, to find and activate a hidden trapdoor to below the cathedral proper. Down into the crypt and several flights of stairs you'll find Old Yarnum, where only beasts and madmen are left. A gruff voice will almost immediately warn you off the place, but obviously we're not going to listen to him.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once.
Eventually that voice will get tired of you disobeying him and start attacking with a super-powered Gatling gun, so you won't be able to stand out in the open for very long. This area is particularly dangerous as it's littered with enemies that you won't see immediately, so the best thing to do is to wake them up and lure them back to this room 2 or 3 at a time until the way ahead is clear to run through and avoid the gunfire. Here you have the option of climbing 2 ladders and killing the person that has been attacking you, but be warned, he isn't easy. A slightly cheap way you can defeat him if you're fast is to fire your gun a couple of times after you reach the top of the tower and knock him clean off the side. It won't always be possible, but once this guy is dead, he stays dead, and unfortunately you can't have his gun. Head back down the ladder and over to the left, where you'll eventually come across a big room of enemies worshipping whatever this is. The easiest way to handle these guys is to back up onto the stairs leading to this room, where you can pick them off gradually as they come up after you. Head straight on through after nabbing the ritual blood, and be sure to take a moment to climb a ladder and open an iron door back up to the way you came, so you won't have to go through the cathedral again. Head left, deal with the monsters in this area, and then move carefully through the streets here. And there are some nice items to be nabbed. Kill the werewolves, follow the streets along, and you'll soon come to some steps leading down to this rather ominous building, where your third boss awaits. Take the time to level up if you want, and then step on in to meet the blood-starved beast. This guy is hyper aggressive but is very susceptible to stunning, so make every bullet and charged attack count. Once you do enough damage, he'll enter a state where he'll give off poison fumes, so try not to stand near him too long and dodge often, and again, use your gun. Don't get greedy, but don't be cowed, he's not as bad as he looks. If you're just getting started with Bloodborne and need a hand, hopefully this helped a little, but this is still early on in the game and there's more than likely tons I've missed. I'm a little bit further on in the game now, so if you have any questions, just holler and I'll try to give some tips where I can, and maybe, hopefully, do some follow-up videos. Until then, happy hunting.